Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. It's our nighttime devotion. The devotional is called To Be Like Jesus. Today, the title, Physical Work Helps to Develop Mind and Character. Isaiah 65, verses 21-22. They shall build houses and inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards and eat their fruit. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree, so shall the days of my people, and my elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. Now, as in the days of Israel, every youth should be instructed in the duties of practical life. Each should acquire a knowledge of some branch of manual labor by which, if need be, to obtain a livelihood. This is essential, not only as a safeguard against the vicissitudes of life, but from its bearing upon physical, mental, and moral development. Even if it were certain that one would never need to resort to manual labor for support, still they should be taught to work. Without physical exercise, no one can have a sound constitution and vigorous health. And the discipline of well-regulated labor is no less essential to the securing of a strong, active mind and a noble character. Students who have gained book knowledge without gaining a knowledge of practical work cannot lay claim to a symmetrical education. The energies that should have been devoted to business of various lines have been neglected. Education does not consist in using the brain alone. Physical employment is a part of the training essential for every youth. An important phase of education is lacking if the student's not taught how to engage in useful labor. The healthful exercise of the whole being will give an education that is broad and comprehensive. Every student should devote a portion of each day to active labor. Thus, habits of industry will be formed and a spirit of self-reliance encouraged, while the youth will be shielded from many evil and degrading practices that are so often the result of idleness. And this is all in keeping with the primary object of education. For an encouraging activity, diligence, and purity, we're coming into harmony with the Creator. The discipline for practical life that is gained by physical labor combined with mental taxation is sweetened by the reflection that it is qualifying mind and body better to perform the work that God designs human beings to do. The more perfectly the youth understand how to perform the duties of practical life, the greater will be their enjoyment day by day in being of use to others. The mind educated to enjoy useful labor becomes enlarged. Through training and discipline, it is fitted for usefulness, for it has acquired the knowledge essential to make its possessor a blessing to others. Oh, excuse me. I am surely tired. So, physical work is just as important as having knowledge of books, reading. mental, psychological knowledge. Your physical knowledge helps your body, whereas your mental helps your brain. Both you need. And if you think about it, your brain needs oxygen. And when you do physical labor, you're breathing in more oxygen. So it helps in every aspect. So if you're not getting enough physical labor or exercise, if you're not getting it in your job, then try to do some exercises outside of work, a few at home, when you wake up or before you go to bed. And it will pay dividends.